Oh, go on. Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. Observant. Mirrors aren't much use, but being reflected in someone else's eyes? Well, I could do worse.
I need a quick word.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious. This again. You're persistent, I'll give you that. You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there? We're in this together. But I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would... No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your... Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have... There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. I must admit, you've been a surprise. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything? Must I? Thinking about... Find a way to rid... We've no solid leads right now. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. She's my mother. She nurtures me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What? Besides my life's calling? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. I have had certain memories suppressed. Well, if I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. That is not for you to know. Leave it at that.
How can I help?
Need something? Why do you... I was asleep. Perhaps I still am. But now, I've been conveniently lost.
Something's on my mind.
Speak.
The flute awaits with bated breath.
Iskcha Chisnaga. News Viet.
Gale's magic flute is ready to be played.
Iskcha Dayayasu. Move. Tinu.
Take cure.
Lost in thought.
My word, you did it! My hands are still cold, so that handshake will have to wait, but in the meantime... Thank you. Oh... It's a relief to be back on beautiful Faerun. The dreariness of the fugue plane oppresses one's soul so very quickly. That said, only fair to warn you I've precious few answers to spare. I apologize if that sounds thankless, it's just that some secrets simply cannot be revealed. Tell you what, I will do the best of my ability, if I can. I am dangerous. Not because I want to be, but because of an error I made in the past. It makes me dangerous, even in death. You brought me back to life, and for that I am in your debt. I was surrounded by danger. It could happen again. If it does, bring me back again. You must, for the sake of many.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you? Excellent. Lead the way.
As you approach the camp, you hear the sound of a celebration in full swing.
I hope you'll pardon them. They meant to wait for you. But it's been some time since they've had cause to celebrate. I'm glad to see they haven't forgotten how. Will you join them? I suppose we could at that. I came out here to think, plan out our next steps. But you're right. The road will still be there in the morning. Come then. I hope you will forgive the pageantry, a custom we developed in Avernus. The sky there is utterly black. We took to filling it with stars of our own, to think of better nights in brighter places. Nights such as this one, with a light for every life you've saved. Oh, yes. Volo also wished to show his appreciation.
Think of it. No more we'll be in a city.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and
But that's not what happened.
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
You recall Sherry. That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? After Elturel, I think you're right. Faerun deserves to see us as we really are.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
somebody stole the idol. If I find out who it was.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us both you've turned your back on me so often. Perhaps not. I will take pleasure when I wish, and from whom I wish. One day, fortune may fake. Celebrate now.
How about...
There she is. To freedom from tyranny. May we hew a clear path for the downtrodden to travel. To you, a legend in the making. And of course, to us. May our bond only grow stronger. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were reading my mind. Meet you at your bunk when you're ready. I trust I won't have to wait long.
You're handsome.
You're drunk.
I am.
You know, never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for I hate it. This is awful. True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine. I'm just looking for a little more excitement. A little more fun. What the hell's sex? Well, it's easy for some, of course. Are you looking forward to seeing his blade of frontiers? I hope it's more... No. If he had an incubus instead of that cambion, but you go...
Master Ranger.
Without you? No.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... True. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on... I'm just looking for a little more excitement. A little more fun. Do you think Will would approve? No, I wouldn't want to get in the middle of whatever that is. We'll end tonight as friends. I'm flattered, but I think not. I have standards.
We should forget the city. Live out here, under the stars.
It's a bed and a roof for me. But off you go, Master Ranger.
Without you?
I love you.
buzz of celebration, though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You're still glowing from battle. On my honor, you've never looked more beautiful.
You smell ale and smoke as Will leans in. His lips are but inches from yours.
May I?
An ache grips your head. You see a flash. Bronze hair, pale skin. And it is gone.
Pardon, just a bit woozy. Now, where were we?
When the image comes, the pain is sharper than before. Like a mind flayer scraping its claws across your skull. This time, you see a full face. A woman, skin pale as the moon. Lips impossibly pink. But then, she changes. Pale skin turned to red. Horns push through her hair. Her smile cuts through your desire like a blade.
Damn it! Must she ruin everything? I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be this way. No. At least, not directly. She's not calling out, if that's what you mean. But wherever she's gone, she still haunts me. A ghost in all but name. Sometimes I swear I can smell her. Sulfur and orchids. Stops my heart just to think of it. I reckoned I could forget Mizora, just for one night. Gods, how wrong I was. Please, show me how.
Will has slept next to you. He's still there when your eyes open.
You're more beautiful now, if you can believe it. You flatter me, friend. Surely a mere trick of the light. Yes, but also no. I've no proper word for what you are to me. I've never tasted fruit so tender as yours. But Mizora's eyes will stray only so long. Only a free man can give himself fully. Until my pact is broken, I'm never free. You're a blessing. I hardly deserve you. Come now, let's hurry it up. Legends don't write themselves.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole shares in your suffering the morning up. My apologies then. I must have... I promised to help you with the journey.
This is sobering news indeed. But there's no use crying over spilt milk. If this is our only option, to Moonrise Towers we go.
Wait, to get to this curse, any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become you could go, you longer. Aridin, if you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal already. If only I'd gone with you instead of Aridin. Anything is preferable. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. unfinished business. I advise May Sylvanus got.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting. Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night. Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
That didn't hurt, did it? Good to know. For the future. Let's head back, if we must.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole... My apology. The journey...
This is sobering news indeed. But there's no use crying over spill.
Wait, to get this... Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings. Tormented. Dangerous. You longer... Aridin and his lot. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a path to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the... Already? You may... I would like to... I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. May Sylvanus...
Shah's blessings upon you. Fine. What's on your mind? I suppose no excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems. I must admit, besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. I made an impression then. Time will tell, I suppose. I think it looks promising, though. Did I? Don't worry. I was probably just too busy drinking in the sight of you. Don't worry. I think I must have been misjudging you. I can't even remember what it was that made me say that. Wouldn't you be in my place? Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite like my people are nothing if not resourceful.
Speak, quickly.
I won't forget it. Well, you know.
The drow took Mizora, so we push forward.
If we're lucky, someone can pluck out these brain bugs.
like it? How many goblins did we kill? 10?
Let's make it 20.
That's my girl.
You know, never thought I'd be... I hate it. This is awful. True. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than...
It's a heavy, rich...
See what I mean? All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? I'm flattered. I have standard.
Thank you. There's... I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to make merry. Just the two of us. Merely to share a glass of wine. I know there are many things about... Time has come to paint you the true picture. I can only hope my tale... Tonight, of course, we celebrate. I won't keep you any...
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I'm glad to... This curse, any who linger are... Twist you... Aridin and his lot will look from this stronghold. If you can find this place, I'll wager it already. I would like to... I've long sought to return to... I had... May Sylvan...
Something's wrong. What the... Darkness, protect me. No! I'm fine. Forget it. I don't know. I'm fine. And stop looking at me like that. I'm not sprouting tentacles just yet.
Ah! I take it you're here to pick me up on that bedtime story. Marvelous. It's a story full of... It's the story of a man who fell in love with a goddess. Thank you. Once upon a time, not quite that long ago, there lived a wizard in a tower. The wizard was what one might call a prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it like a musician. Such was his skill that it earned him the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, Mystra. Love. Perhaps it was not quite love, but you see, the wizard was but a very young man. It was most certainly love to him. Mistress showed him the secrets beneath the veils. The gossamer veils first, draped across the weave. The delicate veils next, draped across her body. Chosen one, she whispered, as she slipped them off completely. Yes. Until one day, all too soon, the whispers stopped. Goddess spurned the mortal. The veils were drawn once more, and the wizard was left behind, heartbroken. Poor wizard. Silly wizard, too. For he wouldn't take no for an answer. Like so many of the heartbroken, he did something infinitely foolish. One has to think big if one seeks to win back a goddess. So the wizard thought big. Here goes. Once upon a time, very long ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his story for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic unleashed that day was phenomenal. Rolling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. A fragment of it was caught and sealed away in a book. No ordinary book, mind you. A tome of gateways that contained within it a bubble of astral plane. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time. Locked away from Mystra herself. What if, the silly wizard thought, what if after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try, and the outcome was to fail. Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through you and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Of all things, magic. This Netherese taint, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as it absorbs weave, it remains stable, to an extent. The moment it becomes unstable, however, it will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. It is my truth, finally revealed. It is this folly that led Mystra to abandon me completely. I can only hope that you won't abandon me as well. After all we've been through, surely we can brave even this side by side. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. It is an honor to call you a friend. Many challenges lie ahead, but in this moment I believe nothing to be insurmountable. What do you say? Should we call it a night? Or do you have questions for me? I'll be honest with you. I don't know. She's my muse still, the embodiment of magic. But the embodiment of love? Only if we ever meet again will I know. The orb was kept safe and inert in a pocket of astral plane, suspended in time. If I can somehow manage to expel it from my body while in... Alternatively, I could learn to control its chaotic magic. That is, to succeed where I failed before. Without Mistra's favor, I don't see how that may come to pass. Of course, there could be different answers as well. Faerun brims with more magic than any one wizard could fathom, let alone comprehend. Who knows what outlandish solutions may yet present themselves. Good night, then.
Yes?
I've been searching for you. You're always so far away. But I'm already here. You frown in your sleep. There must be so much on your mind.
Her fingers are warm against your cheek, softer than expected.
You think that you're sick, that you're dying. Are you afraid? Look at you, so confused, brimming with power, yet still a shadow of what you will become. Come now, I'll make you feel better. Let yourself go. Lean back. So eager, hungry. But
something in your blood stirs and twists, recoiling like a wounded beast.
You're not ready. I will return when you are. But I do have a parting gift.
The twilight is darker than expected. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukilgate Vlakith Mazathok! Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust. Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
shiver racks your body. It takes a moment for will to come into focus.
You've got wits of white steel. Can't say I'm not impressed. All we can do now is see what the morrow brings.
Your head swims with the slightest motion, and your legs feel as heavy as iron.
I reckon come dawn, we'll be right as rainbows.
Oh, what a night. What a godstab. Blood. That's a pretty sight. So give it to me straight. How do I look? Thanks. That's what I thought. You don't look so hot either, I might add. And neither do the others. So either the fish we had was bad, or it might just be happening. So I shall. And dream the dreams of denial.
It feels like we packed 3 days into one today. I'm exhausted. Could be the tadpole's doing. Or not. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's just get some rest.
Leave me alone! You're not the one I need to talk to. If I can just contact Raphael, if I can make a deal. How does one summon the devil? Candles and trails. There has to be a way.
Speak quickly.
Chosen, let me come to you. I can help you. But I'm already here. You frown in your sleep. There must be so much on your mind.
Her fingers are warm against your cheek, softer than expected.
You think that you're sick, that you're dying. Are you afraid? Is that so? Perhaps you prefer a different kind of touch. Come now. I'll make you feel better. Let yourself go. Lean back. Why are you fighting me? I'm here to help you.
The urge for violence lingers. You could push her again. You could cause so much pain.
Well, if you want to wait, I'll wait. But I do have a parting gift.
Well, hello. I certainly am. Last night, the risk of transformation. It all feels like some terrible dream now. That feels like a question with a point. You had one too, didn't you? What did you see? Huh. You enjoyed it? We had the same dream then. The worms trying to be enticing.
The blank look, the flat voice. He's holding something back.
I dreamt of him. My old master, Cazador. It was not. We don't need to talk about it.
You try to connect.
No. I don't need your pity. Go back to your wet dreams and...
Something tells me not even just that. It was the same for you. It's all right. You can trust me. Tell me what you saw. So did I. What were they like? Whoever came to you in the dream. Different from my... I dreamt of someone... I had exactly the same... Don't you think that's suspicious? I'm glad we're of the same mind. We can't take anything for granted.
There's a glow about, and yet there's a certain... What I saw surpassed the vivid. It was an expert, this apparition. First, that you're not ready. We have some restlessness.
Well, look at you. I feel it too.
My blood is I have been shown you my...
I was watching you at the Grove Gate. Where'd you learn moves like that? You really blossomed out there. Took the Blade's not often keen on sharing his glory. But if he has to, better it be with a champ like you. Then let the forests part and the rivers still. Now, let's get some rest.
How can I help?
May the darkness protect you. If you're sure.
I hope you're not here to ask about Cazador. And curious you'll remain. The past is dead, assuming we don't turn into mine. The point is, I'm looking forward. Focusing on what's important for our future. Exactly. So, was...
Speak, quickly. What? A Kithrak demanded my head. He'd deny me a cure. How dare he speak my queen's name? How dare he dishonor her child? Skaketh! Keep your... I will remove the parasite. I will see the Kithrak dead and present his corpse to Vlaakith herself. Show me pity again, and I will present your corpse instead.